Dang, y'all giving it up. Appreciate y'all. What's up? Taylor McDaniel, appreciate you. Lady Classic, Smarty, um, Blair, Patricia Blair, my aunt, salute, Cat, always in the house. What's up? Golden Aries. And what are y'all saying? LA chick, what's up? You said before you said something about before the clapping begins. Before the yeah, before the clapping begins. It's crazy for real. Before the clapping begins. What are you talking about? All right. First off, let me I'm gonna promote. Got a new book by this guy. So you call yourself a band. Y'all know what a band is, right? By Stavin Marvin. He has a new book. It's called So You Call Yourself a Band. Stavin Marvin Productions, right? I'm gonna go right in because I know Jag was already kind of just laying it on them thick. For
Well,
those who
I
don't
mean,
know,
I guess I was laying it on them thick. I don't know if you can lay anything on something as small and trifling as that little weirdo thick. That might he might call that assault. Sorry.
he's about 6'4", soaking wet, wearing boots, probably 180, even 160, right?
Mm-hmm.
Saw him in person. You know that. We saw him in
He
person.
got muscles. He got
Um,
muscles. He works out a lot. He's very fresh.
no, he's the opposite of fresh. So this clown, Stavin Marvin, that's his name, right? He goes on Twitter. For those who don't know, in the black community, there's already a there's delineation going on. I'll just say it like that. There's some delineation going on, meaning when people of color, specifically black melanated people, when they come from other places and they come to America, they are classified as black, just straight black. I'm not going to get into the old etymology. I don't care about all that. I'm just talking about when people come to this country, they're already classified somewhere. I know it works different in different countries. I know in Brazil, there's like, there's in South Africa, there's the colored, and we're aware of that. That's why I say I just stick to what Neely Fuller said about race and racism. There's only three types of people on this planet: the people of color, white people, and racists. So all that being said, there's delineation going on in this country with the black folks. We, for the most part, are tired of getting the short end of the stick, and people just dump off their failures onto black society. Not all black society in this country is failure. A lot of successful black millionaires, inventions, things of that nature. And not to, you know, give excuse, but there's always things in place
Mm-hmm.
to prevent um, black excellence. Let me just say it like that.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, before I get into Starvin Marvin and his background and what he said, for instance, you guys know the internet. The internet, you're on the internet right now. The internet was started off the ARPANET. It was a military thing. It was something that they created in case a nuclear war happens, right? And people will still have to communicate. They created the ARPANET, which turned into the internet. Now, when you get into the functionality of the internet, and I'm not gonna go too deep because I know, some of y'all be, oh, you go too deep. Now, listen, I'm just trying to give y'all a little backstory. I'm not trying to give no excuses, just a little backstory. Um, you get into the functionality of the internet, it's pretty much ones and zeros, binary code. I went to school. Binary code means zeros and one. First, like 0 0 equals 0, 0 1 equals 1. You got 0 1 0 1. That equals like it's a multiplier. The language is multiplied. Let me not get too deep because I'm just trying to give y'all a little bit of backstory of how the internet is. They're numbers. I mean, they're numbers, no letters.
What you
You
trying to
have to
do is
create a
you trying to
system.
show everybody that I got a soft spot for geeks.
So listen, no, I'm just trying to break it down.
I know.
There are no numbers. I mean, there are no letters when you're dealing with binary code. There are no letters. It's all ones and zeros. They had to come up with a system called the DNS system, domain naming system. So how we get AOL.com, how we get Yahoo.com, how we get YouTube.com, how we get Facebook.com. It's something called DNS, domain naming system. Long story short, there are a group of black people black Native American, black people, whatever, they came up with this concept. They worked in the post office. It worked like how the post office worked. The internet, the domain naming system, what they got with the subdomain, the subnet, stuff like that. It works like the post office. How
Mm-hmm.
you get mail delivery. That's why it's laid out like that. So long story short, these black people came up with this invention to enhance the internet. They were supposed to
Mm-hmm.
be the ones who would give out the names for the internet when it first started, back day. Like if you wanted a name, you would go through them, pay for it, whoop, 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 and they would have been wealthy as I don't know what, because the way the internet is now, come on. Domain naming system, and that's a thing. The government forced them to make that a free thing.
Mm.
They couldn't even capitalize off of it. They had to make it a free service. DNS is a free service. Domain naming system is for free. They came up with it and they do not benefit from it. But
Well, why
everybody
do
else
we
does.
have to buy domains?
Just like your domain, thejaguarwright.com, you have to go buy that
Yeah, why?
because I guess you have to stake claim. It's like when you own a piece of property, you have like you can get raw land and it doesn't have a parcel number, or it has a parcel number but doesn't have an address. That's how the concept works. How you want to get? You got a raw land. How you gonna get mail there? You got to get an address there, and that's how the the mail service will know. USPS will know. Boom. Long story short,
Yeah, but the people that
they
came up
came
with
up
it
with
couldn't
it.
profit off of it. So who profits off of what we buy?
The government.
See, that's wild.
Yeah. So
That's some old Christopher Columbus, Amerigo Vespucci shit.
this man here who wrote "Call Yourself a Band," his name is Starvin Mobbin. He went on Twitter the other day. In fact, it was yesterday or today. I forget. Days
Hmm.
is just kind of just rolling for me. He
Yeah.
went on Twitter and decided to antagonize Black Americans. And I responded. I responded to what he said. He said something to the effect that Black Americans in this country are weak AF or whatever, and they're in this country and they ain't got $7 saved to their name. Where other people
Mm.
like my dad, who came from and struggled and worked hard and did what he did and made it to six figures, and we was dirt poor when we were little, and he finally made it to a millionaire status, blah blah blah, this and that. And you black nignogs, this is what he says. He calls nigs, and he calls us all kind of brown n words. He called, this is what
Mm.
um bro is legit towel head trying to speak like a watermelon felon.
Wait a minute.
This is
So
something
wait
that
a minute.
this is something.
He grew up here?
I don't think he grew up here. I think he and his family immigrated. I think his dad immigrated, and then yeah, he was uh born here, raised here.
Mm.
Long story short, he's not I can trace my lineage back. Remember, I told you South Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
the late 1700s,
Yeah.
uh, 7, 8, 9 generations back.
You know, I can
I
check
can trace
mine
my
too.
lineage back. Yeah. So I
Well,
don't
on
go
one
with the
side of my
whole,
family.
okay, I don't go with the whole foundational black America. I don't do that. I don't do ADOS. I come from a lineage of freedmen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Freedmen is actually a status. It's in the Constitution, right? So people like Myron, who second generation, Americans,
Immigrant.
they immigrants, they poo poo all on native blacks who have been here, laid the foundation for them, for people like Stavin Marvin, people like him to make his bread, make his way, do what he does in this country. Civil rights bill, all that's done because of our ancestors, the people who
Mm-hmm.
laid the foundation.
Yeah.
So right now, he and the other guy, um, Walter, fresh and fit. That's them, right? They are like the talking heads or the talking badges for
I'm gonna
white
call them
terror.
funky fish. Funky
That's what I call them.
fish.
Flunking, yeah, and funk. But they have all these talking points, these racist talking points for the most part, anti-black talking points. But he went on Twitter and made that post, essentially what I kind of said or whatever previously.
Mm-hmm.
And he I told him in my tweet, y'all can probably see the tweet, and I basically said, man, go back to your country where you come from, Starving Marvin. Go back to your country. That's all I said, right? Because I know how the internet works. He
Mm-hmm.
obviously was looking for some funk. It's funny you call him
Yeah.
flunk and funk. He's looking for the funk. Some some Negro, and I'll say Negro because the elders know what I'm talking about when I say Negro, right? Some fool gave him what he wanted. Some
Mm-hmm.
fool gave him what he wanted because I like what Dub C said. Shout out to the OG Dub C. He said this internet ain't nothing but somebody over here pressing 9-1 and waiting for you to press the other one. He did that Twitter fingers talking all that stuff about black people and pressing 9-1. Someone basically threatened his life like an idiot, gave him what
No,
he wanted.
not like an idiot. Let's not call that boy an idiot. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Well, I said like an idiot. I didn't call him an
Like
idiot.
like somebody
Like
who is emotionally undisciplined.
there you go. That's definitely what he was. He was definitely emotionally immature in this whole situation. You do not
They were both
give.
immature. Understand this. They were both immature. See, and that's the issue. And I'm only going to break in here because all of the responsibility is put on the person, the black person who's being triggered, but none of the responsibility goes with the weirdo who's probably just as dark as him that's sitting there creating this. See, the immaturity starts with someone like Myron. He just found somebody that was willing to play along. That's all.
Hmm. Yep. Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break you off like that,
Oh, no, no, no,
but
no,
I
no, no,
had to.
no.
I know because that happens a lot. Like we put a lot of responsibility on the person that's being targeted rather than placing a bulk of the responsibility of the person who's creating the chaos.
And that's the reason why this live is, and the thumbnail says, "Do not give a troll what he wants or
Mm.
she." because yeah, that's what he wanted. He wanted that reaction so that he could get things popping off, just like how God worked through you in what, couple of weeks, couple of months before, or a couple of weeks before the Charlie Kirk situation. You had Nick Fuentes
Mm-hmm.
talking all this, where the real N words at, talking
Mm-hmm.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
Saying all kind of crazy stuff. He was saying a whole bunch of stuff to try to inflame black people, and you
Mm-hmm.
said, you know what? I'm gonna call this out right now, y'all. Brothers in Chicago. Not that you were like, oh, go get him. You were basically like, no, stand down. This is not our fight. Let him talk. Let them do what they gonna do.
He
Let
running
him,
his mouth
know,
and they're letting him do it. Because if they
yeah,
wanted to shut him down like they shut him down before, they would have
like,
shut him down. They let
yeah,
that go through because they were trying to see people get upset, stand down.
yeah, yeah. I'm saying the same thing in so many words with this I'm rule, whatever his name is. I'm the fool. I'm the rule. I'm rule, or Stavin Marvin. So you call yourself a band. Um, stand down. Don't give him no energy. Drink your water. Stay hydrated. Go smoke you a Black and Mild. Go smoke you whatever you smoke. Um, go barbecue. Do whatever it is that you do to make you happy. Don't give this clown no attention. But I am gonna call out this fool because number one, he's a fed. Let's keep it a buck. Fool's a fed.
See,
He
that's the thing.
wants he wants this.
Can we have an
Go ahead.
honest conversation
That's all
about
we doing on
this
Set in the
dude?
West. That's
About
all we
this
gonna do.
dude?
That's all we gonna do.
He was cozied all up under Kevin Samuels. Now I've heard people sit around and talk about this guy being involved in the plot to take down Kevin Samuels and to end his life. Matter of fact, I've heard it from five different content creators, and three of them black. All said
Hmm.
that him and that chick and whoever else was involved are the ones who moved Kevin Samuels around and took him down. And it's so funny because the second that Kevin Samuels went down, the next thing you know, it's like they ended up sharing all of his subs and their platforms grew so exponentially well. And I truly think if he was ever cool with Kevin Samuels at all, there is absolutely no way Kevin Samuels would have stood for the stuff that he's talking about.
Not at all. Kevin Samuels wasn't what the mainstream media made him out to be, because they put him on. They highlighted certain things that he said. They had a lot of people hating on him. They had a lot of specifically black women hating on him. I appreciate what he was saying, but I was also seeing what he was doing behind the scenes. So he had a bunch of, he got a lot of people married. He got a lot of families together.
Black
And that's what he
families.
wanted. Yeah, black families specifically. That's what he wanted.
You want to
He
know what's
definitely
funny?
would have been banging with Myron
It
today
sound
if
it
Kevin was
sounds
around.
like it sounds like everything that Kevin Samuels was trying to do on the low is everything that terrifies somebody like Myron. Because see, if Kevin Samuels had to continue to be successful in his aim, Myron wouldn't be able to keep sitting there selling his propaganda.
He wouldn't be able to grift. Not at all. Yeah.
Weirdo.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Like
that's why, when I was, I got work. I got some videos. I got some stuff about that whole situation. I don't talk too much about it, but you already know. You know what it
he's
is.
a whole law
And
enforcement agent sitting online, daring
he
black
is.
people to
Yeah.
come at
Yeah.
him so he can unalive them and put him What did he say? He said, "Come on." He said, "I dare you to run up on me while I'm out here talking. I dare you to run up on me. I'll make you famous. I'll have you on the news because I'm an expert." Do you see what that says on the wall?
Yep.
I'm an expert. And do you know what that says to me? Because, see, there's some dudes that's real about it. And what that says is, oh, well, I'm not going to give you a chance to get one off. I'm just going to pop you in your cabbage and call it a day. Like, you're threatening people. And what's funny is the people who are against our people will say, look, they've all lost their minds. They took somebody down that was law enforcement. I bet you we find out then he an active duty cop. Let
Well,
something
we
happen to
already
him.
know we know his background. We know his background. It's not a secret. We know his background. Everybody know. But yeah, I'm sure. Well, we don't have the evidence. Current law, yeah, we don't have the evidence, but we know his background. This fool said 2,000 likes, and I'll bring back clan meetings. So
Clan
he,
meetings. Hmm.
yeah, he went on Twitter and 2 minutes of roasting niggas. That's what he said. So
You know
y'all
what?
gotta understand.
That dude is a race baiter.
Yeah,
And the sad part about it is, let him get popped, let him get taken up out of here, let him get taken down. I guarantee you they won't be calling what happened to him an assassination, and he won't be getting no pyrotechnics at his funeral, and they won't be giving him no medal of honor.
he's a
I
clown. He
guarantee you
deserves
that.
he deserves to be with the Barnum and Bailey. Like he's a clown. He's a straight clown. So yeah, he's not an honorable nothing.
He's a
I like
crash
I
test
said,
dummy that apparently can't keep a girlfriend.
ooh, you want to speak on that?
Apparently, like the thing is up until Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and I'm going to say that because I'm not trying to, start a whole bunch of craziness. But up until
So wait, hold on, because DL Hughley said, no, he was shot. DL, I mean, shout out to DL Hughley, but dude, come on,
and
bro,
your
read the
daughter
room.
and your daughter was essayed by your friend. Ooh, we can all say inflammatory
Ah,
things.
yeah,
Like, I'm sorry. I'm just sick and tired of these people running
yeah,
around acting like they saying something, but they ain't saying nothing.
yeah.
Your daughter got touched up by your friend, and when your daughter came and told you she got touched up by your friend, you didn't believe her because it was going to mess up your pocket. So don't sit up here and act like you're the paragon of morality and decency and all of that stuff. Pandering, pandering, and if you're sitting with Vlad, you're full of crap. Truth is, he ain't much different than Myron. He's not. That's the sad part about it. He ain't much different than
No,
Myron. But
no.
what I will say is this guy Myron was getting clowned all the way up pretty much until Charlie Kirk passed away. If it wasn't for Charlie Kirk getting passed away, they'd still be clowning him about how his so-called girlfriend, who he was running around and she was doing everything for him, and she stayed in the house and she didn't go out and she was beautiful and she was this and she was that and whoopty whoopty woo, and she packed his condoms in his bag. Yes, from Funky and Fish, and she packed his
He he
condoms in his
packed his
bag.
condom.
Yes, so that when he goes away, he could bag other chicks. And she was, and then
Maybe it wasn't for chicks.
that's the thing that tripped me out. He talked all this stuff and praised all of this stuff, and the second that that girl got away from him, she got busted on social media on her Joni and Chachi, hand in hand, rollerblading with some average looking dude. Then, when people started asking him about it and clowning him about it, guess what he said? We haven't been together for quite some time. But he was still fronting like they was still together. People was asking for where she was. Oh, she couldn't make it today. Oh, she's busy doing this at home. She's busy doing that at home. He was sitting there capping the whole damn time. Then when they found out the girl wasn't around, it was, oh well, she, I was never going to give her the commitment that she wanted, and I wasn't even we weren't even having sexual relations anymore, and she needed to go and be happy because what I'm really focused on is work, and I'm working all the time, and I just don't have it in me to give her what she wants, and whoopty whoopty woo. So let's get this clear. You got this girlfriend, this amazing girlfriend. You're sitting online and you're bragging about her and you're bragging about how wonderful she is, and how she cooks for you and she cleans for you and she does whatever you tell her, and you pay all the bills and you give all the money, and she lets you sleep with whoever you want. She don't bother you, and she's just the perfect person, and you run the show, and you're this and you're that, and whoopty whoopty woo, and yada yada yada. But y'all wasn't even having sexual relationships, and then the internet had to tell you that she broke up with you for Joe Regular. Do you know what that sounds like? That sounds like she was his housekeeper and he was paying her to lie and say that she was his girlfriend. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. Um, I wouldn't
And the
be
only
surprised if
men that I know that sit there and pretend like they got girlfriends when they don't have them in this day and age is down low dudes.
well, I wasn't gonna go there right away, but I definitely y'all see my thumbnail. This fool got like real life pictures hugged up with white men. It's crazy. It's weird. Um, yeah, man, he's sus. I was gonna talk real briefly about his job that he once had. He said he was a former Department of Homeland Security special agent. So, Department of
Mm-hmm.
Homeland Security, the duties of a DHS special agent investigates federal crimes. They're related to national security and immigration. They also, conduct investigation, gathering evidence, making arrests, collaborating with other agencies. Work is range from criminal activities such as like terror to the ism,
Mm-hmm.
human and drug to the traffic to the financial and cyber crimes and crimes involving child exploitation. So I'd be
Mm-hmm.
curious to know what section of Department of Homeland Security he once worked in, because it's likely he's still involved because what he's doing here with trying to inflame the nation, the black delegation, let's say that, I had to post it up and not to be exploitive or try to clown him coming at you on Twitter. And
Oh
I
yeah,
talked to his folks.
when he started calling me a nigga bitch and all of that
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
and
yeah.
telling me
Yeah.
what I'm this and
I,
what I'm at. Mm,
I talked to his folks personally, like, yo, what was up with that? They apologized, but I put him out there to let people know, yeah, just look at this fool. Look at him. Look at him. And he's not here to build up anything. I can say that right there. Like, for instance, I got a lot of buddies that are into the uh, different types of topics, right?
I think it's
Um,
tacky
when
that
it comes,
he's actually trying to clout chase Charlie Kirk right now.
wait, that's what he's
Like
doing?
pretty much
You mean as far as
sitting there.
him going on campus and doing those same types of?
He had an appearance set up that he was supposed to go do when Charlie Kirk got, you know, taken out,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and he had to cancel it. And they was like, "Oh, Myron canceled it." He was like, "Yeah, well, I'm canceling it, but I'm telling you, you know, and our brother Charlie was taken down, and whoopty whoopty woo, and I'm going to stand in his footsteps, and I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm not going to be afraid." Like you sitting there clout chasing a dead man, G.
Okay.
You clout chasing a dead man, like you whack.
Yeah. 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 And I mean, he gets flamed up on Twitter all the time, though. Like, this dude is a
I'm sure.
joke. what I was saying
That's
is
all
the
right.
whole red pill stuff and how it's, someone it's good because I saw one of his old followers come out and confront him and say, you know, I was listening to you years back and I was following what y'all were talking about fresh and fit. And my life was miserable. And then I gave my life to God. And now I have a wife and a kid on the way, and everything is good. And everybody was clapping for him and stuff like that. And that's why I said he's not into building up anything because, a real man, number one, don't call
How the
yourself
hell you go
American.
from no, but how the hell you go from being a government agent to being a podcaster?
Well, listen to what I'm saying. Number one, you don't call yourself an American, buddy. Starving. That's that. Like I said, go back to your home country, because real Americans about that unity. We gonna unite. He is an agent of chaos. He is here to cause disruption. He's not trying to put people together, unite. Like it's about vanity and like I said, I always look at a guy who's always in the gym trying to get his abs on point. Abs are for the homo. What do you call them? The
The hummuses,
homosis. What is it?
the
The
hummuses,
hummus.
yeah,
Yeah, the
the
homelessness. It's
hummuses.
it's for the homosexuals. The homo. I say abs. I ain't nothing wrong with getting your core tight. I'm not gonna run around here. I had a beer gut for a
He
minute. I'm
wears
not.
lip
I'm not
gloss,
finna.
don't he?
And
He wear that LL Cool J lip gloss.
I think I think he does. And eyeliner. Yeah.
Mm.
Um. But no, this guy here. He cannot really put himself into the same category as a Kevin Samuels or anybody like that. He is a what is it? Destroyer of families, if you really ask me, because
Nine
you
times
should be
out of ten,
encouraging.
9 times out of 10, he was assigned to destroy Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, and he's here to destroy families in general. This
Mm.
nation is built on families for the most part.
Mm.
Where he's from Sudan, so I got a few
Poor
friends of
guy.
mine that are from Sudan, and
I
shout
like the
out to
Sudan. I
them.
like the black seed oil from the Sudan.
Yeah, and they got some bomb ass shea butter too. But he can take his ass back. Like you're not here on on God time. You on demon time. You over here with the you know disrespect of our good sister here. You disrespect black women just in general. That's what you do. What
He
did he
ain't
say?
disrespect me.
I don't.
He ain't disrespect me. He disrespected himself because I didn't pay his ass no mind. And I'm like, I don't know who you are. I don't know why you talking to me this way. You sound crazy. Can somebody please tell this rapist, I mean this racist, to apologize before I
Damn.
move forward? Because for all we know, he is one.
Well, we
Like
damn.
he ain't disrespect
Well,
me. You would have to, in order for him to disrespect me, I would have to have had respect for him to begin with.
hmm
I'm not disrespected by people that I don't have respect for. If I don't have no
yeah.
respect for you, then whatever you gotta say, it really don't mean nothing to me. Um, and that's really what he is. He's just like a big pile of nothing. Like when I sit there and I watch him, I wonder how much he pays those girls to disrespect them. Because I know they're not just sitting there because the show is popping and they like his company. He's not a likable person. You can tell he's the kind of guy that has to pay people to be around him. Like it's very clear. No one is there because they want to be there. No one's around him. I bet you it's the same way with his little funky person, the Walter guy. I guarantee you, the only reason Walter is there is because he's being paid. He's the kind of guy that has to pay people to tolerate him. He has to pay people just like he was paying that girl that was pretending to be his girlfriend. And that's why she went and she ran off with Joe Regular and was on her Joni and Chachi. uh out there on the beach. You know, they was doing the what you call it, the rollerblading, and she just looked as happy as she could look, and she was just so happy. Oh, she's so happy.
Booty and bandits. That's funny. Why did LP say that this fool, Amro, Amfou or whatever, Marvin, said on his podcast that he was giving slurping draws. What, like, bro?
Whose draws?
I don't. Whose draws? LP. He was getting women at. Yeah, 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 yeah. I heard about that. I heard about that. LP. I did. I did. He was getting people. We just got to put these fools on blast. But I'm sure that
You know
if
what
if
that
if his
is? That's
assignment,
pervert. No, that's perversion. That's perversion. And considering that I believe that he's paying those people to be there, then what that would mean is he's he was, you know, he takes somebody across state line, he one step away from the man act.
I'm sure if his assignment isn't
What do you
accomplished,
mean? I'm bisexual, so I don't have the right to talk.
why
Listen to me.
again,
You're
Jag?
absolutely right. It is my community.
Why?
No, because I think
No,
people think that because you're
no.
in the community, it means you can't call a spade a spade. Actually, it gives me more right to call a spade than anybody else. Anyway.
I hid you from the channel. I didn't even want that out there because this, fools be on here doing a whole lot. Yeah, I got your attention. Again, Jag, what's the title of this live here? Don't give the
Oh, I'm
trolls what they
sorry.
want.
I'm
You do
sorry.
not
My
give the
bad.
trolls what they want.
No,
So
I'm
he
just
said he was
saying.
back there sucking a lot of something in his podcast. Yeah, I bet.
Huh.
Oh yeah,
Look,
what
whatever he was doing, it sounds like it was illegal. It sounds like somebody need to call the law. It sounds like there
we can
needs to
see
be
your
some
what's going
investigation.
on.
That was us.
I know. I'm like we could see. That was just
That was us. That was the
Yeah.
monitor.
Okay. We're not gonna be here too long though. Again, I don't be on here long. What are you talking about? Breaking news. What's up, Buster Rhymes? What's wrong with Bus? Oh, rapper Buster Rhymes accused of the unthinkable act. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
It's signs of the times. We'll pray for Bus. That's I don't know what's going on with Bus. Shout out to Ice Cube. He dropped a new video, and then I saw DJ Pooh said that it was directed by him, and I
Oh,
tweeted back was like, "Man, good work." And it's good. I be like, DJ Pooh will respond back sometimes. Ice T always respond back. This is final level. What do you call himself? This is final level. He's final level on Twitter. So we've been running for years with the final level Twitter gang. It's a joke, but shout out to Ice T. He always responds and stuff. It's a lot going on Twitter. I know a lot of people. I don't really. I might do some Twitter Spaces, but Twitter's kind of dead. It's kind of lame if you really want to really talk about it. Like ever since this Elon stuff, it's just like I don't know. I don't know. Um,
honestly, I don't be going on there too much because I feel like his friend um is over there studying speech patterns and they're just figuring out how to ping everybody. Like I got my own feelings about what's going on over there. And so when I get on Twitters, I get over there and I get off of there and I'm not doing too much. I'm not. I don't trust it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't trust it.
I just get on here though and catch up. I see AZ. AZ, shout out to AZ dropping a new album. What? He's dropping a new album. Remember Do or Die? That AZ.
Yeah, I
AZ.
know who
That
AZ
AZ album was
is.
crazy.
AZ
What?
talented as hell. AZ is
AZ
talented as hell.
is nice. Yeah.
It's wild because half of the MCs that we love and that we know, these kids don't even know who they are.
I
They don't
know.
even know who they live. Like the truth
I was just
is
think
real hip hop is hidden. It's hidden from the world. Like it's like it's like a ghost story or a urban legend. Like these kids, they don't know nothing about no real hip hop,
do
and they
you want
missing
to
out.
do you want to talk about it? Because I was gonna not say nothing, but I'm about to. I kind of want to clown the shit out of Timberland right now.
Why?
He has an AI artist. It's
Yeah, I
something
know.
called Ta Talk to Me, right? That's the name of it. It's basically talk to me. Like he's I got respect for Timberland. I do. But that was lame. Like he
That's
dropped an
nice.
AI artist. He dropped an
You
AI
know another
artist.
thing that cracks me up that nobody ever paid attention to the fact, and don't get me wrong, he is talented. He understands beats. He understands sounds. He understands how to put words together. He understands, lyrics and stuff like that. Like he has a great understanding. But the truth is, he's not that bright, in my opinion. And I've been around him. I've been around him. I spent time around him in my younger years. He's not that bright. He really doesn't have that much to offer. So I don't like outside of the studio. To me, I see him just, it's your cousin Ray Ray, and he be with Pookie and them, and I like this whole AI business that he's on is and the fact that he is an AI artist to me is weird because it's an artificial intelligence. It's not. It's not real. It's not. It's like the equivalent of playing with your imaginary friends when you were a kid. Like
Damn.
as a as a producer, you're literally playing with your imaginary friend. You're making an album with your imaginary friend George. Like
You-
it's
Do you know what that him doing this? Number one, the artist, the AI artist, is Asian. So nothing wrong with Asians. We ain't talking about but it's an Asian artist. So it's like he's cosplaying. Like he went ahead and like culturally disappropriated all over the way. Like the girl sounds like a rapping Left Eye Aaliyah, maybe I don't know, but looks like Aquafina.
I'm gonna tell
Um,
you this right
so
now. He can do whatever he want to do, but there better not be an AI Aaliyah. Because if there is, he deserves to get popped in his ass. Literally.
um,
He better leave Aaliyah in the grave. He better leave Aaliyah in the grave. He better let
this
her
is but
rest in
this is
peace. If he brings
this
back a Ania or a Atia or anything with that, it's gonna be a problem. Like it's gonna be a problem.
Kylia maybe. Um,
No,
yeah,
no.
he. This reminds me of there was a story that I was listening to and reading about this guy who was kind of a loner and he was on Deviant Art. There's a site called Deviant Art, and I think there you got a lot of people who just like draw kind of crazy stuff on there. They turned a lot of that Deviant Art into AI characters or people, and this person, people been messing with the AI. Y'all don't know AI has been around since like the '80s, y'all, but not to this level, right? And what we got is what they're presenting. It's almost like imagine back day when you had Windows 95, you had AOL, you had a 386 computer, 486 computer. If y'all know, y'all know. Got
So I want to ask you a
AOL.
question. If
You
you
got Windows
give a
3.1.
computer If you give a computer a virus, can your AI already sneeze?
Yeah, what kind of back does it, yeah, if it gets a virus, does it get BV?
Does it get a
Does it get
cold?
does it get pneumonia? Um yeah, so this reminded me though of a story where this guy took his creation and went ahead and turned it into like an AI character and then gave it a personality and it was talking to him. There's an AI on my thing I got right now. I think you can have a full blown conversation with it. It'll talk back to you.
Yeah, I know
There,
you showed me. It's weird.
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like it's not. It's never that serious. But yeah, they got people who are invested in these characters. Uh, the large language model that feed it, blah blah blah, and they're eventually going to turn it into something like a real robot. Do not be surprised if Timberland inks a deal with like Elon Musk with these robots, and he had the Jabberwockies in the video. The Jabberwockies are shout out to the Jabberwockies. They're a dope dance break. Well, they're not breaking. They're not breakers. What are they? But they're dance. That's the element of hip hop that they produce, and they're in the video. I was just surprised because I was like, how is Timberland in the video with an AI artist? Like he's literally she's sitting over there rapping and he's doing his little, um, but he's in the video with the AI artist, so it tripped me out. So I'm intrigued by the technology, but I'm not intrigued by the
I wonder if if he make the
AI.
AI artist go down on him like he used to do it. Never mind. Never mind.
Man, but Timbaland did sold out hip hop, and I'm
He's
very
been
disappointed.
selling out. He's been
Yeah, no,
selling
I
out
heard.
all along. And that's the thing that I don't understand. That's what he is. He's a sellout. Guess what? So is Missy Elliott. Sellouts. Like these people were never about the culture. They were about their pockets. And when you don't have much else to offer, and I'm telling you, outside of the music thing, he's cousin Ray Ray. He's cousin Ray Ray. He's not,
Yeah, where I want to take the cruelty free brand, I'm not eliminating AI, but I'm not saying you need to be 100% on AI. Like right now, dude, I have thousands of compositions, and I'm not talking. I told you, I showed you, I write the music, right? There's nothing wrong with even your kids. You got little kids, you got nephews, nieces. Make them write their name, right? There's nothing wrong with literally writing. It's called a sigil. It's nothing wrong with writing music. Now I may not write it like that, but I can write notes, half note, C sharp, boo, boo, boo. Like I know how to do that. Just like I
You want to
know
know what's
the
funny? Look at what my app put in the chat. Get your freak on. You know what? Think
oh
about how weird that looks now, knowing that they used to be cool with Diddy.
oh damn.
Don't forget,
I didn't think about
Missy.
that.
Missy lives on Star Island. She knows
Oh
about them
shoot.
freak offs. She knows
Oh
about them
shoot.
freak offs, and she just said freak on. She
Get your
they
freak
had the
on.
freak off, and she had the freak on.
Get your freak on.
She was his
And they
neighbor.
turned that they literally turned that into a like yeah, Hollywood is sick, man. But what I was saying about the AI conversion with cruelty free, just use it like a tool. I wouldn't say like I can take a composition and say I want to create a bridge or create a vamp. So maybe I'm stuck with my notes and maybe I'm in a 8 bar loop, 4 bar loop. I don't know. I could probably run it through an AI to give me some suggestions, but I'm not gonna let it produce the whole thing. That's all. So what I'm saying is when we do cruelty free and we incorporate AI, anything, there's still going to be a human element attached to it. It's not going to just be what he just did. He took an avatar. He basically took a robot, and you know, it's funny because robots sitting there online doing all this music and stuff, and it's yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I
I
hope
guess.
that he's getting head from them and leaving real people alone. He's traumatized some people, I've heard,
Well, maybe
allegedly.
he'll get one of them robots because Elon. That's where I was going with the whole conversation about the deviant art, the people that are and basically turn them into like real life extra partners, Xbox, not an Xbox. Well, maybe there's an Xbox, but
Listen to
I
me.
mean, and I tell my
They
friends
probably
all the
use
time, I
the
say
same
dudes are
program.
weird. Well,
They probably use the same program.
do a lot of dudes are weird, and yeah, I mean, you got weird women out here too now. I think Grace was talking about that on the live the other night. I think we should do another one
People
of
are
those. That was fun.
strange. People are strange.
People are strange, but we should talk more about that. I think what she was talking about was a good
He's
conversation.
strange. I
People, I
like
guess that's where they
it.
get the term queer.
He's strange. Walking down the avenue. He's strange. Doo, doo, doo. Now
Do,
they
do, do,
freezing
do,
you.
do.
They freezing you.
I'm frozen.
Oh, they messing with you. Yeah, they messing with you. See,
Why
I'm
y'all
not on
messing
the.
with me?
They messing with you.
Y'all in the building? Y'all hit the like button. We're gonna get up out of here in a second. You say now I'm freezing. Am I good now?
Yeah, you getting. Yeah, it is better enough.
It says I'm buffering.
It is trying to do it
Why
to
why
you.
y'all messing with why y'all messing with my stream?
Because
Why?
you sitting there preaching against essaying the fembots.
Transhumanism, trans this, trans that, transrena.
Look, look, let's be clear. Austin Powers had the fembots and the little chumbly. They've been talking about wanting to do it to robots for a long time.
That's the ultimate. The funny thing is it's funny we tying in this Marvin situation. The people
That's
like
what he
Marvin.
needs. He needs a bunch of bots. He needs a bunch of robots around
Well, he's
him.
already a bot. He's a bati. He's a bate bot. He's a bate boy. Um, People like him are ushering in. They're pushing the agenda so that real human connection doesn't matter, and you don't want to even be around nobody, but you will um, would want to be with a bot, be with with your robot, be transhumanism or whatever. Like that. That's the agenda that he's pushing.
Now, see if that thing has a mechanical breakdown and it breaks off your pipiska, don't say nothing because you can't charge her. She's not human. You're going to have to charge that one to
I,
the game. Man, I
and
see, that's what I would like to see. I would like to see a dude get in a relationship with one of them fembots, and then his ex-girlfriend hack into her, and his fembot whoop his ass.
why? See, that's one thing someone said. They said if women had the ability to really like whip on dudes' asses, it'd be a lot of violence. Like y'all would
Yeah,
whip on
yeah,
dudes.
yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Why?
Cause you
I could
jerks.
be I could be violent if I want. I've never been violent in a relationship. There's no need to be. Why would
I
you want to
know.
be violent? Why?
Because women are used to being downtrodden by men. But can I be honest with you? It really depends on the partner. Because That's why, like, the one thing that I'll say, and I'll say it all the time, when you come across somebody who doesn't bring that spirit into a relationship at all, it really makes you change the way you behave and the way you act. Um, you know, I don't want to say too much, but I think you understand what I'm saying. And,
Mhm.
when I was a kid, I was involved with some really aggressive people who were aggressive with me, and I was aggressive right back. And that behavior for a while was normalized in my life until I was forced to realize that that's not normal. And then I still had to learn how to choose partners that weren't that way. Even though I had changed, I was still attracted to certain things because it was what I was used to. So as I've gotten older, and now that I'm almost, pushing 50 now, um, to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't bring that spirit at all is it's very humbling and it's very comforting and it's um it's very good. So for me, I have to agree with you. I can understand why you would say, why would someone want to be violent in a relationship? I don't think it's a matter of someone wanting to be violent in a relationship. I think it's a matter of people being accustomed to it. Yeah, I've seen Westworld.
Taylor's said, as a woman, I believe if I put my hands on you, you have every right to knock me back. No, I got a big sister that loves me to life, and she'll put hands on you. She's in Arkansas. Shout out to my big sister. And I got a cousin that she a sweetheart, but she crazy. She'll probably put hands on you too. Everybody else can. No, I ain't worried about it. Yeah, yeah. You shouldn't be in a relationship where you gotta, you know, it's a damn Mike Tyson fight. Like I'm cool. I'm cool. Um, but anyway, other than that, I think I'm supposed to be getting into this recording. Man, I'm supposed to be getting into this edits. Man, it's a lot.
I know there's a lot of
But I'm
information.
it's a lot. We got to get with this Derek Lee Cardello thing. I think you guys are gonna like what we got though. Just be on the lookout. I think you'll probably see a lot of it on the members, some of it on the members side, but we'll put majority of it on Patreon.
Yeah, we'll
Um,
be putting a lot on the Patreon, and then we'll be putting some stuff on members, and then we'll be setting up some like exclusive, like long trailer form clips, anywhere from I guess 5 to 8 minutes for public consumption. We want to be very careful, and we don't want to limit it. So, a lot of stuff is going to be going out to multiple platforms, but for those who are really interested in just taking an unedited, uncensored walk. Because the truth is we're going to have to do a lot of censoring when it comes to
yeah,
this for what we
yeah,
do for YouTube. Y'all see what it's
yeah,
like when we just go live and talk about it. Y'all saw what they did with the Hadley content. Imagine what they're going to do with this. Jeez
yeah.
Louise.
We're gonna have to curate it right. So we're gonna. I mean, it's gonna get done right though, but we're gonna be very careful. But trust me, on other platforms, like we're gonna see what we can get away with and what we can put out there. It's gonna be nice. That's it. Yeah, LP. Yeah, we got a link. So you know, you already know, man. Get with me. All right. I think we're about an hour in. I'm almost an hour, and I'm gonna stop it right at the hour. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, they want to sue me. They want to sue me. They want to sue me all day and night. They want to sue me. They want to sue me. They want to sue me if the time is right. Ooh, they want to sue me. They want to sue me. They want to sue me all weekend long. They want to sue me. They want to sue me, baby. They want to sue me down to my drawers. They want to sue me. They want to sue me. They want to sue me with the phone.
Faster than the
Yeah, don't
speeding
believe the
blue,
hype. Don't believe the hype. Ooh.
faster than the speeding metro rail, more powerful than 10 cans of Four Loco. It's Super Crip.
Goodness.
I'm putting my Super Crip. Super Crip cuz, what's our Super Crip? That should be a character. Be like Super Crip, Super Crip and
What's he gonna
Bounty
be
Blood.
like blank man
The
without a speech impediment?
Super Crip in the bowlful blood. You say what? He's gonna be what?
I said like blank man
Okay.
without a speech impediment.
Like man, god dang, that's funny. Yeah, man. All right. That was funny. They want to sue me. Yeah, we will talk. I'm also paying attention. I didn't want to go too deep because I sent you the academics talking about Nikki, but then
Mhm.
on the flip side, you saw the trash of the grouch. I sent you that what she's talking
Oh,
about.
I didn't
You
see
see
it.
what
What
they're
is she
trying to
talking
do?
about?
Oh
No, what are
well,
they
we'll, we'll
trying to
talk. We can
do?
talk about it offline then. Let's talk about it offline because yeah,
Okay.
you talked about the academic stuff, and then on the flip, Trasha basically was on some. uh Nikki's gonna be fine. She's going through something now. I talked to her some time ago when this happened before, where she said she was quitting music, blah blah blah, and then she was basically saying, "Well, the music is all you got," and this that. It was a bunch of, it was a bunch of crap. But I don't believe
Sounds like
Tasha
she
K.
caping.
I don't.
Sounds like she
I
caping. But the question
I
is
don't
who is she
believe.
caping for? Who is she
Right,
caping for?
right, right, right. If in
And
fact,
since
here it is.
when is Nikki confiding in her? Like Nikki don't confide in her no more. Like
I know.
that's
That's
the
why I say
thing
I
that's
don't. I,
weird.
I don't. That's why I don't believe it. Before I go, I'll just. This is what it was. It was on Twitter. Trasha, y'all pray for Nicki Minaj. She had a moment like this years ago after that Summer Jam funeral they staged. She told me she was quitting music, and I said, "No, the f you not." I asked her, "What would we do without your music? We're your
Oh
fans.
yeah,
That's
yeah, I
all
heard
we
about
want.
that.
We don't
No, that's
care
because
about
she
your
needed
personal
her.
life."
That's because she needed her because that was her biggest flex online that she was Nicki Minaj's number one internet minion and troll until Nicki left
Got
the
it.
hole in the bag with that Cardi B lawsuit and Nicki was just
Got it.
like bitch grow on one
Right.
and that's that. So like
Yeah,
honestly
I get
I
you.
think Trasha is just saying things now to make it seem like she's still in a place of relevance. But the simple
Mhm.
fact that she is relying on Armand Wiggins to try to make her cool again on YouTube so people will pay her attention is kind of sad because once upon a time, Armand was dying to become her. And now it looks like she just wants to be his friend. That's sad.
There it is right there,
That's
y'all. That
sad.
that that's
That's sad when the Padawan. No, that's sad when the Padawan gotta save you because nobody's fucking with you.
well, I could we'll talk. Maybe we could talk about that.
No, we ain't gotta talk about that because I don't need to talk about nothing that
No, no,
gets
not
up
about
me
her.
and
I'm
your
just talking about
shine.
how it's a it's kind of like what Jay-Z did with his career, kind of like what Drake did with his career, like leech off of people's energy. Trasha does that. She leeches off of. She's an energy leecher, if you ask me. She's not like a real reporter. She's not a celebrity. She's not a comedian. She's a
Yes,
real
she's a
leech. That's
lying
it.
ass bitch. No, she's a lying ass bitch. That's what she's good at. She's a lying ass bitch and she's a professional victim. And I just I feel sorry for anybody that gives her any attention. Um, people should just turn the page. Like for real. Like for real, most of these people on YouTube, people should turn the page because they're not even worth it. They're not worth the read. Just turn the page.
Bald headed one at that.
Like they've been on here for years and years and years, lying to the public, defrauding the public, staging all kinds of craziness, creating fake opposition, fake beef, derailing trials, allegedly bribing witnesses. They've been doing all kinds of stuff.
Hmm.
It's just it's yeah. I think it's time to turn the page because they're not worth the read.
Not at all. Not at all. All right, y'all. Will we do a I kind of propose, I'm proposing maybe we do a mini marathon live tomorrow, but we'll see. Um I got a lot of
I'd
work to
rather
do.
wait.
I got a lot of
I'd
work to do.
rather I'd rather wait until we can do a special.
Okay. Well,
Mhm.
next week. We'll do it next week.
At some point in time. Yeah, it'd be good. I had fun.
Yeah, me too.
You over you over there popping that thing.
Yeah, you hear it?
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
I hear
Yeah, that's what's up.
it. They wanna sue me. They wanna sue me. They wanna sue me all day and night. They wanna sue me. They wanna sue me. They wanna sue me if the time is right. They wanna sue me when the sun comes up. They wanna sue me when the sun go down. They wanna sue me. They wanna sue me. They wanna do it to me. Ooh, mm-mm. They wanna sue me, sue me, sue me, sue me, sue me. Sue me. They wanna sue me. They wanna sue me, sue me, sue me, sue me.
All right.
Yeah.